When you're going through a divorce in Georgia, you're going to be required to go through mediation if you can't quickly get this case resolved on your own. So before you go to court for litigation, the court forces you to sit down with the other party with the help of a trained negotiator. Now, by the way, sitting down doesn't mean in the same room. Most of the time, mediation is actually done on Zoom calls, and you may not even see the other party. And so what a mediator does is spend some time talking to you, spend some time talking to the other side, and trying to be kind of like a broker of a deal. I think most of us are familiar with countries that are at war, at odds with each other. Maybe a third country will step in, the ambassadors, they try and help negotiate a settlement. We make that happen here locally in divorce cases through the use of a mediator who just kind of uses shuttle diplomacy. Maybe that's a term you've heard in the news, and just try to broker a deal between two warring factions. Now, most of it, as I said, is done on Zoom. So maybe they'll be in a breakout room with you and a breakout room with the other party. Sometimes, if it seems like it'll be helpful, and if the parties, if you and your spouse agree to it, everyone may be in the same Zoom room, or it could even be physically in person, but most of the time it's done in Zoom. But maybe you might all sit down together in the same room and see if we can hammer out a deal. Mediation is used, it's mandatory because it's incredibly effective. I've seen so many cases where the parties say, we'll never be able to agree on anything. We need to go right to court. And guess what? Those are usually the cases where the mediator is able to negotiate a settlement between the parties, and that avoids litigation. It gets your case done. It saves you a ton of money if you can avoid litigation and get it done in mediation. Hey, if you have any questions about what to expect in Georgia divorce court or in mediation, go ahead and give me a call. Let's do a free case evaluation for you. Let's talk about your specific situation. We can give you some specific ideas on how we can help you.